Hey, this is Bob Miller, and I'm at the banks of the San Diego River. Let me show the area around here just a little bit. And the reason I'm showing this, I came down here today to shoot a little video. You know, of life. You don't know what to expect in life. You know, we can make all the best plans. We can do the best we can do, but then sometimes things just don't always seem to work out the way we want it to work out. Like today, for instance, I came down here to shoot a little video, and not really knowing what I was going to find. But right over here, a little bit to my left, is a tent. Somebody's out here camping, and I just passed over here to the right at another encampment. There's people living down here, down along the bank here in San Diego River. Now, I'm not making any judgments about the people living there, but it makes you wonder, you know, why are they here? They obviously don't have a home. They're not just explorers that are just camping. Like something happened to them in their life to make them come here. And people who have a tent and are living in an area like this are not your typical homeless sort of people that would be living like in a downtown area or something like that. So these people obviously have enough wherewithal to have a little bit of shelter, to have a little tent. So they have a little bit of something going for themselves. But what happened to make, there's the train going by here, the noise, but what happened to make them live here? Something obviously happened to where they're not able to live inside of a house. And one of the main things that happen to people is, I know the economy sometimes can be bad. There's a lot of problems can happen with, people lose their jobs and things like that. But one of the biggest things that happen to people is their health. Their health changes. You could have the best health insurance in the world. You could have the best life insurance in the world. You could have money in the bank. But if all of a sudden something happens to you, like it happened to me in 2006 when I had a major stroke, and I all of a sudden became paralyzed, and I had 3 jobs, I couldn't work anymore. And that could happen to people. All of a sudden they could become unable to work. And what happens to you if you lose your paycheck? If you can't work anymore, what happens to you? What do? Where does the money come from? Well, even if you look to try to get on disability or something, which takes a long time and gets harder and harder to get on, what are you going to do to pay your bills? Do you have 6 months, 9 months, a year of reserves sitting around? Well, if you don't, I have a solution for you. And it's called the new life insurance. It's the kind of life insurance that will pay you, not your beneficiary, but yeah, it'll pay your beneficiary too, if in case you do die. But it also pays you money in case you get sick. If something bad happens, like cancer, heart attack, or stroke, or all of a sudden, and there's like 16 other things too. All of a sudden where you can't work anymore, this life insurance will actually pay you money to keep going, up to 90%. So think about that. What if you had $500,000 worth of death insurance, old-fashioned death insurance, and you get sick, but you don't die? What do you get? Well, nothing. You don't get anything unless you die, and that's. I mean, it's good if you die, if you look at it that way. But it's not going to pay anything if you get sick. But with the new life insurance, with living benefits, with a no-cost critical illness rider attached, which is the only kind that I ever tell people, will pay you up to 90% of that. So if you get like totally paralyzed or something like really bad happened, bad heart attack, cancer, you couldn't work for a while, you can get up to 90%, like between $400,000 to $450,000 worth of tax-free cash, and that makes a huge difference. So if you want some more information on this, or if you want some information on how you can come and help us spread our crusade with Freedom Equity Group, go ahead and click the little link below. My website is thenewlifeinsurance.com. You can also find me on Facebook. It's facebook.com, The New Life Insurance. And so this is Bob Miller, wishing you guys have a great day, a great week, and a great healthy life. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.